from a biblical perspective, right? Like when I went to council, I did my best to hit him from a Christian perspective, because I think that a lot of it, David is a spiritual man. He's going around. What he does is he writes with chalk on the ground little things. When I met him in 2001, he made little notes that he distributed on the concourse, and he also he just projects his philosophy, which is basically that patience and humility are virtues. We are all God, in the sense that God is within and amongst us. The love of money is the root of all evil. So we must give to God what is God's due. Give to and give to the government what is the government's due. But everything is due to God. And if you take the Bible literally, what happens? You get crucified, I think, or persecuted. That's for sure. And whether David's the real deal or not, he should be allowed to try. And there are things like Jesus saying, the birds have their nests, the animals have their burrows, but the Son of Man has nowhere to lay his head. And consider the lilies of the field and the birds in the trees. Do they worry about where they're going to sleep? Don't you think that God cares more about the homeless than he does about the birds? I mean, Christ was homeless, right? And he also advocated homelessness, and it demands that we go out, spread the news in the ministry. We don't take a change of sandals, we don't take any money. Our food will come to us, what we need will come to us. Not in the city of Victoria. If you follow that call to the ministry in Victoria, word for word, at least in the interpretation that David has found, then you get persecuted hardcore. I think that's the basic biblical perspective. There are other things too, though, like I think the scroll of David mentions things, and of course now he's been imprisoned for this, so of course throughout the Bible it talks about imprisonment and slavery in the name of God. I mean, I've stopped praying for blessings for David, because Sermon on the Mount, blessed are those persecuted for their service in the ministry of God. So David's already got, I think, blessing. He's certainly persecuted, I believe, for the service in God. But if you look through David's philosophy on the website and look through his journal, I think it is just as much akin to Hinduism as it is Christianity. And I think of myself as a Taoist, and I relate to David on that level too. The Buddhist, Hinduist, Taoist, Eastern philosophy aspect of it all. And he uses that language more than Christianity, but I think it still stands with Christianity, absolutely.